All is set for the forthcoming ASEAN-South Korea Summit meet. The scheduled events, the agenda, the expected end results, and all the particulars therein as covered in this briefing summary by PTV correspondent Melales Moras.
Two major outcome documents are expected to be drafted or produced at the ASEAN Republic of Korea Commemorative Summit, which will be held next week in Busan, South Korea. The Philippine delegation is now ready to participate in the summit, headed by no less President Rodrigo Duterte. In a press briefing at the Malacanang Palace, Office of ASEAN Affairs, Assistant Secretary Juniver Mahilom West shared some important facts about the program.
The main summit is going to happen on the 26th of November, and there are going to be two sessions. One session would be on discussion on the 30 years of cooperation between ASEAN and ROK. And the second session will focus more on connectivity, which is a very important concern of both ASEAN and the Republic of Korea.
The president will be accompanied by his cabinet and a select number of hand-picked government officials who have their work cut out for them in the summit.
Joining the president as members of the Philippine delegation are lead agencies for the three pillars of the ASEAN community, namely DFA for Political and Security Community Pillar, the Department of Trade and Industry for the Economic Community Pillar, and the Department of Social Welfare and Development for the Social Cultural Community Pillar.
Aside from the ASEAN-ROK Summit, the chief executive will also have a bilateral meeting with South Korean President Moon Jae-in, with whom he is expected to sign various agreements.
We are eyeing and anticipating to sign agreements on education, tourism, social security, and perhaps fisheries as well. But as I've said, negotiations are still ongoing.
This will be the president's second time in Korea as a follow-up to the first in June last year.
In Busan, two outcome documents are expected in the forthcoming ASEAN-ROK Summit and other side events. And these documents are the ASEAN-ROK Joint Vision Statement for Peace, Prosperity, and Partnership, and the co-chair statement on the ASEAN Republic of Korea Commemorative Summit. And these two represent the strong partnership between the ASEAN and ROK.
Melales Moras for the Nation.
Beyond the headlines,
it's news with a different perspective.
Before the day ends,
for events that shape our views and impacts the world around us,
we keep you up to speed.
With Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina, PTV News Headlines, your comprehensive nightly news source, only here.